Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with an eye look. Yes. Today, I'm coming to you with an eye look. Swatches and review of the Stargazing palette by the Beauty Crop. Yes, the Stargazing palette by the Beauty Crop. So, if you want to see how the palette performs and get my take on this here palette, then everybody, let's get started. Man. Okay, guys, so your girls finally come up on the end of a collection. The end of the series. The end of an era. And the era I'm talking about, guys, is my review, the final review of the third palette from the Gazing Palette eyeshadow collection from the Beauty Crop. And any of you guys out there who've seen my other two reviews on both the Stargazing and the Stargazing palette already know so far this collection holds a special place in my heart. So it was only fair, guys, for me to see if I can make a little more room in my heart for the Beauty Crop Stargazing palette. So first, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is really cute. Yeah. It has Stargazing palette written on the front and what appears to be dots. And the palette looks quite silver, quite iridescent, and frankly quite psychedelic. And on the front, the palette is covered by stars and planets and definitely lines that connect the dots of several constellations. The palette doesn't have a mirror, but neither do the other two palettes, and I used them both, and I seem to have made it out alive, because your girl's still living. And on the back of the palette, it has the symbol letting you know the palette's cruelty-free, and the symbol letting you know that this palette has a 12-month shelf life, like the other two palettes do. And while I was so elated by what this site had to say about the other two palettes, it's pretty important, because the description of this palette will have some weigh-in on my final thoughts. Inspired by shades of the Milky Way and faraway galaxies, our Stargazing eyeshadow palette features 12 buttery and highly pigmented shades in 3 different finishes: velvety matte, creamy metallic, and long-wearing glitter. Remember that sentence, because it's pretty important. The richly toned palette features 12 versatile jewel tone shades that can be layered in infinite ways to create a vast array of looks in just one palette. There are different textures to create unique combinations, or be bold and finish off the look with a glitter topper to create out-of-this-world eye looks. Uniquely formulated with jojoba and coconut oil and nostalgic free. And just as the other two palettes in the collection claim, this palette is free of parabens, mineral oils, phthalate, and is vegan. And of course, as I stated earlier, it's cruelty-free. And when you open up the palette, here are the colors. And as you see, guys, the Stargazing palette most definitely has a very unique color story. And dare I say, guys, unlike the Stargazing and the Stargazing palettes, this is an all cool tone palette. It contains 3 glitters, and the rest are all metallics. And this is actually the first palette from the collection that I actually put the layering claims to the test. And I must admit, guys, after using every single metallic in the palette, I must say the shades layer quite well. And I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes today. On the first third of my lid, I have Luna layered on top of Halcyon. On the second third of my lid, I have Vega layered on top of Orion. I have Halo layered on top of Celestial in the inner corner. And I used Orion and Halo underneath my lower lash line. And I actually pulled in another palette to finish off the look. And every single metallic in the palette is nothing less than quality. So as far as the shadows themselves, guys, I really have nothing negative to say about the palette. And just like the other two palettes in the collection, but I had a feeling I would, yeah, I truly enjoyed using this palette. And speaking of true, about that, just one area of opportunity that I would say this palette has. And believe me, it's just one. Yeah. It's the description on the back of the palette. Let me read a part of it for you again. Our Stargazing eyeshadow palette features 12 buttery and highly pigmented shades in 3 different finishes. Velvety matte, creamy metallic, and long-wearing glitter. Guys, I spent the last few days searching up and down, in and out and around the palette for a matte. Yeah. I still have yet to find one. And after reading the description of all 3 palettes, I'm convinced I know what they've done here. They actually used the same general description of 12 shades and put it on the back of all 3 palettes. Now don't get me wrong, guys. Had the site not listed that there were mattes in the Stargazing palette, I still would have purchased the palette. Because I don't much mind pulling in other palettes to create an eye look when I'm working with a quality palette. Mother Pat did it with the Decadence. I still love it. Bad Habit duped it. I still love it. Huda did it. I wanted to love it. Stargazing has done it. I still love it. And whether they did it on purpose or on accident, the world may never know. But whatever reason, one thing that can't be denied is it's absolutely, most definitely, without a question, false advertising. If they did it on purpose, they should be ashamed. If they did it on accident, it shouldn't ever happen again. Because as a brand, you shouldn't let cutting corners or saving a couple pennies compromise your integrity. Because as consumers, while some of us may not remember how much we spend, we do remember what we spent it on. And at the end of the day, no matter how little or much, when us beauty spend our coin, we want to feel good about our purchase. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Woo-sa. So now for the $1 million question. How you gonna go off and then laugh, Lily? Calm down, girl. Whew. So now, how you gonna dog a brand? Then you gonna come with a smile. And then gonna tell these people to get the ballot. So now for the $1 million question. Do I recommend the Beauty Crop Stargazing palette? If you're someone who doesn't like an all shimmer palette and don't want to pull in other palettes to create an eye look and require total disclosure, then the Stargazing palette is probably not for you. But if you're someone like me who loves quality metallics, don't mind pulling in other palettes to create an eye look, and believes in giving second chances, then the Stargazing palette is absolutely, definitely, positively for you. The palette runs for $24.50. You can purchase it individually or save a little coin, pay $50, and get the whole Gazing palette set. But please remember to scratch the description of the Stargazing palette on the site, because this palette is absolutely, most definitely, all metallic and all glitter. There are no mattes in sight in this palette. Now that we got that part done, enough all the yapping. First we're going to get into the swatches, and then we're going to get into the eye look. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Let's get into these swatches, though. Hello. We got Luna, Halo, Hydra, and celestial. We've got Lyra, Vega, Neptune, and Galaxy. We've got Orion, Venus, Alcyon, and Supernova. Nope, still no mats in this pally.